These are some really exciting accessories that we've been waiting for. Some firsts, some improvements, some really big upgrades. So if you've got the X5, this thing not only gets better with firmware updates week in, week out, they're just bringing out new accessories to elevate the quality and what you can do with this camera every single month. So yeah, if you want to grab one, there is a link in the description down below. And if you do purchase the X5, you've been thinking about pulling the trigger through that link, you get a free replaceable lens kit with every purchase. So yeah, make sure you do use my link, I appreciate it. But the first one we're talking about is ND filters. Now, this is the first 360 camera to have ND filters, so you can really customize your video settings. You can make sure that shutter rule is double that of your frame rate. There's some really clever things you can do with it, and it gives your footage, you know, that cinematic feel that where everybody's after these days with their camera. But these are the ND filters. They come in 3 different levels: 16, 32 and 64. These are the 64 versions that I've been testing out. Now, I've been getting some footage with them, but I am going to do a follow-up video, a deep dive into the best settings for use in certain scenarios: cloudy days, sunny days. I'm still testing them out really to see what they're capable of and what sort of footage you can get. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. That video will be coming really soon. But they come in this nice little case, and they are basically like the premium lens guards that you used to get. So these are the 64 versions, and they slot onto the camera like so. They click into place like that. So although we've got the replaceable lenses on the camera, you've still got that mounting system for the premium lens guards and now the ND filters. So they clip on there. Make sure that little notch at the bottom is at the bottom of the lens and you're on there. So here's some footage side by side between just standard 360 footage and ND filter shot footage. The only thing I would say about these, you've got to keep them clean, keep them dust free before you put them on. Make sure the lenses are clean. You will see some artifacts in the footage if the lenses aren't clean, so it's imperative that they are clean. So yeah, they come in the box with a cloth to help you do that. But yeah, stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be covering these a lot more and test them out to see what sort of footage you can get. Great new accessory and the first 360 cam to have ND filters. The next one is a really big one as well. We've had the mic Air come from Insta360 recently. This is their wireless microphone system that has really changed the game when it comes to using 360 cameras, because before we were holding this camera out on a self stick, the audio wouldn't be too good because the camera's just too far away from you. The fact now we've got Bluetooth audio devices, we can connect via Bluetooth to the camera to get good audio, is for me game changing and was one of the biggest upgrades of this camera when it came out. It's also compatible with the Ace Pro 2 as well, that microphone. But they brought out a new GPS preview remote with a built-in mic. Not only is the Bluetooth audio connected for the microphone and the audio quality, but it's got built-in 32-bit float audio internal recording. So we've got internal storage of up to 6 gigabytes of storage. That'll give you, like, I don't know, 20 hours of worth of audio recording inside of this. So this is the preview remote. If I turn it on, you connect it to Bluetooth remote. There we go. It's connected straight away. It previews what you're seeing on the remote when you move it around, so you can see and sort of make sure that your frame is in the right frame. You can also, if I put that up like that, you can also move around the frame by touching on the screen. You can flip the camera like that. We can go into the settings. We can change the resolution, the frame rate. If we put it at 5.7K, we can change HDR on, so we can do all that. You can change the video mode, so we can put it into pure video mode if you want to. This is basically like a little touch screen on the camera, so you can change all the settings on here. We can also change the wallpaper on this when it's recording, so you can customize your wallpaper. You can have your logo on there when it's recording if you've got it mounted on your shirt or something. And you've got 2 modes as well. You've got camera mode and you've got audio recording mode, so you can control the camera, or you can just record from here. That also controls the camera and the audio recording. And another thing they've introduced is twist to record. So as we had twist to record on the Insta360 X5 into the camera, if you're wearing this on your wrist and you double twist your wrist, it starts recording. So if your camera's mounted on your bike, you don't need to touch your camera anymore if you've got that on. That's an amazing feature. It comes in the box with various mounts. We've got a little clip mount, so you can clip it on your shirt. You can also use the selfie stick mount, or I've been using this on my bike to actually mount it to my bicycle stem as I was riding, but this goes around selfie sticks as well if you want to mount it to a selfie stick, and it also comes with a watch strap mount as well. So I mean, this was really easy. Even with the wind muff on, it clips into there like that, really easy, and then just click that button to release it, and you've got the other mounts as well which work just as well. This is like the clip button, snaps off there. Now this doesn't come with a proprietary charger like the last version either. It is chargeable by USB-C. That's another big upgrade, which is great. Dual track recording as well, so you can record on this and on the camera, so you've got audio backup. It's got noise reduction built in, real-time GPS data as well, so you can customize your view of your data that you're capturing on your bike ride or whatever you're doing, or your moto vlogger. You can put that, overlay that GPS data as well over your footage, so that does that in the device as well. The fact that it's got 32-bit audio built in, recording, internal storage, this is a really interesting accessory and something I'm going to be using all of the time. Okay, just as an experiment, this is what the microphone sounds like connected to the X5 with it mounted on my bike handlebars. So it's mounted here, wind muff on there. I'm using the sort of selfie stick attachment to mount it to my bike stem, and yeah, how's it doing this? I mean, I'm doing 17 miles an hour, just gently, but there is a bit of wind noise obviously coming straight to that microphone. What's it sound like? Built-in 32-bit float audio recording backup as well. But this is the audio quality you can expect. It's mounted on a handlebar or a selfie stick, and you're riding your bike like a leisurely speed. Hopefully it sounds good. All these new features and all these firmware upgrades and all the advanced 8K adaptive tone we've got now. We've got pure video mode, in single lens mode, the built-in preview remote, and dialing your settings and stuff all uses extra power, and that's just a fact of matter. So what they've done, they've introduced a new ultra battery. This increases the battery from 2,400 milliamps up to 2,800 milliamps. So it's a bigger battery capacity. You can sort of tell which one's the ultra one because this has got orange on the ultra battery and the original batteries have got blue. So make sure you get the orange ones if you want the extra battery power. I've been charging it up in the fast charger from Insta360. This is really good because you can just put two batteries in there like that. It doesn't matter which batteries they are. You can have the ultra, all the standard ones in there. Clips in there. This has a little SD card holder as well, and it's got a built-in cable. So you can charge this, the two batteries, and then pass through charging to your camera at the same time. Really great accessory. So the battery itself actually gives you up to 18% more battery life to the X5, which is really crazy. And I actually did a battery testing against the GoPro recently, and I went out shooting a bunch of stuff. I shot more with this because I was testing out the ND filters, and when I got back from my bike ride, the GoPro was on 4% when it was full when I left the house. This was full when I left the house as well, and it was still on 40%. So the battery improvement is drastic. It's going to be really good for cold weather scenarios as well. If you're a skier, snowboarder, this can cope with temperatures down to -20 as well. So it's a lot better for colder environments. Big upgrade. Grab yourself an ultra battery. Everything we've talked about in this video, by the way, will be linked in the description down below. But these are some wicked new accessories that are really pushing the boundaries of what this camera can do. ND filters, the preview remote is probably my favourite. I love that thing. The fact it's got the 32-bit float audio is brilliant. And now we've got the new ultra battery that works with the fast charging hub as well. So yeah, everything will be linked in the description. I'm going to be covering a lot more on these accessories. They'll probably be doing like an individual review on the GPS remote, which is sick. And of course, we'll be following up on the ND filters really soon. That's it for this one. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of the new accessories from Insta360. I'll be interested to know what you're going to be using them for in the comments down below. If you like these kind of videos, make sure you check out this one over here, and this is my Insta360 playlist over there to check out those videos if you like this kind of content. If you click that link, I'll see you over there. Cheers, guys. Bye.